2020 is bringing some big changes. Here's what you need to do to get ready. Hi, I'm Saratoga Ocean, and I help people to navigate their spiritual awakening and embark on a conscious path of ascension. In this video, I'm going to share an energy update for 2020 and tell you about some big changes ahead. And then I'm going to tell you what you need to do to get ready. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos to guide you on your spiritual journey. 2020 is going to be a powerful year. There is a big influx of light coming in. This light represents an acceleration of our ascension journey. And the light that is coming in will be of a much higher vibration than what we are currently used to. And this is why you need to get prepared early so you don't get completely thrown off by this accelerated energy. So if you prepare yourself now, you will be able to align your energy with that powerful wave of light. And this will support your ability to manifest more than you ever thought possible. The first thing that is going to happen is that this light will more powerfully connect our consciousness to the center of our galaxy and to the galaxy as a whole. And that is going to produce a huge expansion of evolutionary energy that will encourage us all to evolve. Now, this does not mean that we are not already connected to our galaxy. The problem is that we have become very isolated and shut down in terms of a conscious experience of that connection. I mean, in our Earth-based culture, we live as though we are the only living things in the entire universe. And this really shrinks our perspective down to almost nothing. Now, if you want to know what the level of your individual perspective is, look at your daily, your weekly, your monthly, and your annual routines. That will give you an instant blueprint of how connected you feel to the rest of the cosmos in terms of how you live your life. In order to prepare for this influx of accelerated energy, here's what you need to know and what you need to do. Let's talk first about what you need to know. Right now, there are two things happening. First, we have our general Earth-based perspective of reality. Here is the essence of what that looks like. First, you're born. Next, you spend a couple of decades getting educated and indoctrinated into Earth's system of life. Then you get a job and you work for many more decades until you basically burn out, get sick, and die. And while you're doing all of this working, you should also make sure that you reproduce. This way you create more humans who will be expected to do the very same thing. And along the way, you get to have holidays, recreation, and vacations, so you have a much needed break every once in a while. And this life sequence becomes your fundamental paradigm for your view of reality on this planet. And this paradigm then forms the unconscious underpinnings for everything that you do. Now, here's the thing. We all know that we need to evolve beyond this. And the universe is most definitely evolving everything beyond this. This means that our entire galaxy is evolving and we are a part of that galactic evolution. So when we start to interface more consciously with that galactic evolution, it's like getting into a very fast car. Now, when you drive a car slowly, you can afford to look around, stop and start, and even be somewhat unconscious. But if you are driving a high-speed race car, you need to be focused, centered, and grounded in your body every single second. The faster a car is going, the greater the opportunity for things to go poorly if you are not paying attention. And ascension is kind of like that. When the energy is moving at a relatively stable pace, you can get kind of settled in. I mean, you can get distracted, you can procrastinate without any major consequences. You can fall into the rut of old routines and live life in a pretty unconscious way. But when that ascension energy begins to accelerate and an influx of high vibrational light enters into our reality, everything begins to change. Wherever you are in your life becomes amplified. And whatever is happening in the wider world gets amplified as well. So people and situations that are highly negative can become even more so. And people and situations that are positive and loving will actually get a boost of their own positive energy. What is happening is that the incoming light is revealing more and more about what is actually going on. This is to provide people with an opportunity to make a conscious choice about where they want to go. You may have even felt a certain separation beginning to take place inside your own consciousness. You might find that you are able to see much more clearly what is good and true in your life and what is not in your best interest. And whatever is not in your best interest are the things that you know you must either resolve or let go of. Now, this kind of process has been happening all throughout 2019, but now it's time to go to the next level. We have less than 1 month before 2020 begins. Think of 2020 as the dawn of a more expansive, more powerful ascension energy. Think of it as the opening up of a greater portal of high vibrational enhanced evolution. Now, this energy that originates from our galactic core is much bigger and more powerful than we humans are here on Earth. What I mean by that is that it's a force of nature, and we can't control it, but we can align with it. We can ride it like an amazing wave of good fortune. But in order to do that, we need to prepare ourselves now. We need to decide as individuals what we want to create in 2020. So let's look at our situation in a practical way and see what we can do to prepare right now. December is a month of holidays, and it's also a month of many distractions. What people tend to do is to view December as a month where routines break down in favor of celebrating the holidays. We kind of give ourselves a pass to not be very focused. Then January 1st shows up. It's common to scramble at the beginning of January and decide what you want to do for the new year in a laundry list kind of way. You know, it's almost on the level of, well, I need to go to the grocery store, so let me make a list. Now, this may have worked in previous years, but it's not going to work in 2020. Things are going to be moving way too quickly. So here's what I want to encourage you to do for this remaining month of December. While you're engaging in all of the holiday activities, be very mindful and conscious about the upcoming new year. Make some firm decisions about exactly what you want to create in 2020, and then embed those intentions deep within your consciousness. Nurture a deep commitment on a soul level to achieving those things. Now, you will likely notice resistance coming up wherever your new desires and intentions clash with your ordinary way of doing things. Wherever you feel resistance and unconsciousness, that is a signal that you need to let go of something. And you need to assess your willingness to let go of whatever that something is. It's time to start clearing your energy. Whatever you're holding on to that is old and outdated in your life, whatever habits, beliefs, and circumstances stand in the way of your new intentions, you will have to come to terms with that, because you need to create the space for something new. For something that is more aligned with the expanding evolution of our planet and our galaxy. Alignment happens when you upgrade your life and your consciousness to that which is more positive, loving, and fulfilling for you. It happens when you consciously raise your vibration. Look at it this way. A high vibration holds more light. A low vibration is much darker because there is less light. So when your vibration is high, you are happier. Your energy flows more easily. Your mind feels clear. And you just feel better overall because your consciousness and energy are aligned with the truth of who you really are in the highest sense. And it's also very easy to tell when your vibration is too low. You might feel tired or drained. You may feel confused or even depressed. You lose faith in yourself because you can't feel your power anymore. So pay attention to your feeling senses every day. This will give you the signals you need about your overall state of energy. So to prepare for 2020, you need to do these two things. First, practice living in a more high vibrational state so you can align with the influx of light. Clear out whatever old energy has been weighing you down. And second, get really centered, grounded, and clear about what you want to manifest in your life in 2020. Then do some deep soul searching to nurture a high level of commitment to that vision. By focusing on these two things, you will be well prepared to enter 2020 with a conscious vision for manifestation and a higher vibration that will allow you to be supported by the powerful light that is coming in. You will be grounded, clear, and ready to go as you partner with the universe to upgrade your life and the entire collective of humanity. So leave me a comment below and let me know if you are planning to be ready for 2020 and if you're going to focus on exactly what you want to manifest. And if you already know what you want to manifest in 2020, feel free to leave that in the comments as well. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it out with your friends. And be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos to help keep you on track for this amazing year ahead. And with that, I'm sending you loads of love, light, and positive energy. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.